I am Blue. I'm the president of the D&D club, and I'm also one of the club's DMs.
Hello, my name is Mary Jane. I'm the vice president of the D&D club, and I helped found it.
Hey, I'm Carlos, and I'm the second DM. What a dungeon master does, or a DM, is that they set the whole world, they set the story, the conflicts, enemies, everything, just so the players can be immersed and have fun in this new world we've created.
Out of the carriage, and what you see is 3 armed men, okay? One has a shotgun, one is armed with a pitchfork, and one has a pistol. And they are standing on top of the driver that is now headless.
The goal we're trying to achieve is just to really have fun. We're trying to play through the world that we've created. We're currently playing in the realm that we call Fenchonor.
I am a player in the D&D club, and I've been having a lot of fun so far with character building and just world development, and I play a goblin cleric named Fluffy, who I have decided to make as ridiculous as possible.
Two-handed giant weapon as tall as he is. Brings it up, brings it back down, it completely misses you. With right past your shoulder, and it's just... Actually, no, it goes over your head, because he's so tall, he actually misses you.
There are many interesting clubs that go on in one of the only STEM schools in Gwinnett County. One such interesting club is known as the Future Music Professionals Club, a group of students who have a special talent in creating music. These students meet together on Fridays in Mr. Hillis's room to create music in Flex Block 4.
So the Future of the Music Industry Club is something that Mr. Hillis and I thought that the school needed. A lot of students were asking us about where the music tech class went, and a lot of students have been asking me about like a choral program at the school. So we thought, what a better way to get those things together and get our passions together than creating a place where kids can come and write music together and utilize this studio that Mr. Hillis has in his classroom, and getting to make beats, play their instruments, get recordings down, learn how to record, learn how to mix, learn how to master. So it's been really, really fun so far. We've got a nice group of really talented musicians here at school that are coming together every other Wednesday and one Friday a month and kind of working together to make music.
As we're going through the club, the one thing that we told the students was we would learn a lot about songwriting, and then we go through the recording and the production process of music, so they just kind of get a hands-on, it's more a hands-on approach to creating and recording music. So we're using all the industry standard equipment and stuff like that so that they can learn how to produce and how to record and all of those things. So it's kind of really just a taste. It's not as much as they would do in music tech, but it's kind of a little taste of something that they could be expected to do. And then it also kind of aligns. Mr. Smith and I have some, production experience and some studio experience, so we're just kind of bringing all that to the club and hoping to share that with the students.
Hey, my name's Jack, and I'm the founder of the FMI, or the Future of the Music Industry Club, here at Paul Duke STEM. We have a bunch of equipment. We have multiple instruments, including drums, bass, guitar. We have a studio with some mixers, and we have a lot of Macs that have Logic on it, and that's the software. And yeah, I've been working on an EP, and it'll be out in a couple months. And when I grow up, I want to work in music production, and I want to do sound engineering.
My name is Gustavo Negrete Arena, and I am currently creating hip-hop trap type beats. It can range from, or this in particular is ranging from Drake or Lil Peep. It depends on one of those.
I just play one instrument, mostly bass, and I just create a lot of, simple music using that instrument.
Stay in the storm when you're shredding toward. Can you share the love with if you should? All my days spent trying to earn my rent into your heart. Where do I start? So I'm coming back to Florida, and I hope you're waiting for me.
Hi there, I'm Alexis, a student here at Politics STEM. For my fellow students out there, are you interested in joining a club but don't even know where to begin? Let me introduce you to the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers, or SHEP for short. Now I know, the abbreviation sounds kind of weird, but it's pronounced SHEP, not SPE, and definitely not sheep. So, what is SHEP? Well, SHEP is a national organization that is committed to empowering Hispanics in STEM, where we create teachers, engineers, and leaders. So, what does SHEP offer? Well, let's ask our fellow leaders to find out.
Here at PDS SHEP, we have a wide range of educational opportunities that stem from our community partners. First and foremost, one of our main partners is Georgia Tech SHEP, which provides our members with important college information surrounding majors, financial aid, and career advice. Throughout the year, Georgia Tech SHEP provides workshops at PDS SHEP and opportunities to visit their campus. In addition, we have developed partnerships with local technology companies like the industry leader Siemens. Such companies also provide vital career advice.
Not only does SHEP allow our members to connect with other professionals, we also strive to make a change in our community. We began a mentorship program to help Baldwin kids with their science fair projects. We've also teamed up with Trees Atlanta to help aid in conserving our forests. With all these events, we are allowed to gain community hours as a reward for our commitment to making a difference in our community.
One thing I truly appreciate and admire about this club would be the sense of unity that stimulates a feeling that we are one big familia. SHEP is a place of inclusiveness, and it is not required to be Hispanic to join. We embrace members from all different kind of backgrounds who hold all different kind of beliefs. Our bonding events really exemplify how we are a family that fosters the love and the essence of PDS SHEP. At said bonding events, we create lasting memories full of fun and warm smiles. We uplift each other as well as looking out for each other, fueled by our shared mission of strengthening the Hispanic representation within STEM fields.
After learning a little bit more about our commitment to empowering Hispanics in STEM, we hope you consider joining our team. If you are interested, visit Mr. Cochran in room 115 or Mr. Linares in 217. We look forward to seeing you in our meetings. Thank you.
So I've been climbing since I was 8. My uncle brought me the first time and I loved it. I heard that Paul Duke had a climbing team, so I joined freshman year, and I've loved just progressing and growing and getting better, and just looking back at my freshman year self, not being able to do the things that I can do now in the way that I've grown in strength and my ability to climb is great.
Underclassmen, I still feel just as involved as all the upperclassmen, and it's still a good community.
Rock climbing is for people that are determined, principled, and mature, really.
My favorite part about rock climbing is when you've been struggling with the wall and finally you figure it out, or you reach the top, and there's this like rush of adrenaline that you get, and it's just the best feeling in the world because you've accomplished something and you've worked hard for something and you finally did it.
The physical attributes that are really required to rock climb is practically every aspect of your body. You need to use your legs for stability to hold yourself up, but you're also using your upper body strength to be able to advance farther up.
It's a great way to meet people, it's a great way to build strength, build endurance, but also it's very, very fun, and it's a great experience. I'm really, really glad that I did it for 4 years.
I think rock climbing is a great way to get a really good exercise in, and I think everyone should try it at least once just to see how they like it.
This year's season, and I'd say like it definitely has brought a lot of challenges that we've never seen before.
Beginning of the season, it's very nerve-wracking when you think of all like the things that could possibly happen when you're in the car. But once you're in the car and rolling, it's really fun and you start to focus and it's just exciting.
And I say definitely for sure, this year has brought so many good moments that we couldn't have had it even better than before.
This season, our team has definitely grown.
My name is Mr. Jones. I teach AP World History and AP Human Geography here at Paul.
Hello, my name is Elise Rubin, and this year I'm the Vice President of the Mock Trial team at Paul Duke STEM.
Mock Trial is an annual team-based competition where we are given case materials and we prepare for a simulated legal trial, just like you would prepare for a real trial. We go to a competition where we compete against other teams.
Mock Trial teaches you a lot of things you need to know to be a lawyer in the real world. We learn a lot about evidence and objections. We learn a lot of skills that you need, like public speaking and taking notes and like thinking on the fly and stuff.
Practice for mock trial can vary based on where we are in relation to the annual competition. So in the fall, things can be a little bit more general.
At the beginning of each year, we usually have a mock trial demonstration where we get like a learning hub or a big classroom and we sort of show people who might be interested in joining the club what we're about, and we do a little demonstration of how the competition actually works and what we actually do at trial.
And after the case materials are released in October, we try to work as a group for the first little bit to stand and digest the case and all the exhibits. And then as we go further and further in the year, practices tend to be more specialized.
There's one main competition, and depending on how well you do, you might get to go through further rounds. I really like getting to present my argument in front of a bunch of real lawyers in the state of Georgia at a real courthouse. You should join mock trial if you've ever thought about being a lawyer.
I think that this competition is a great way for you to come pretty close to giving being a lawyer a real shot. It's also a lot of fun. You have a good time as a team. You get to learn skills that are applicable throughout your life, both in school and afterwards, even if you decide that you don't want to be a lawyer after all, which is fine.
Hello everybody, my name is Katia Lopez Miranda. I'm here with PDS TV. Have you ever wondered what goes behind the scenes? Come along, I'll show you. So before we start anything, we have our big production meetings where we have Mr. Skelton and all the interns. We gather all together. We talk about the past show, we start planning, and everybody gets assigned into a project and whatever is going on. Right after that, we are starting to script write because that's the main thing you need to do before you start filming and doing all the crazy stuff. We have two main producers, which is Wendy and Aaliyah. We have Wendy over here. Hey Wendy, can you tell us a little bit of what you do?
So as a producer, I basically manage the entire team. I make sure they're all on track and meet their deadlines. Also, as a producer, one of my biggest jobs is to edit the entire show. So getting everything and then putting it all together. That's what I do.
Thank you. So yeah, we need her. We love her. So after we're done with pre-production, now we're going into the production side where we film our stuff. So right here, this is our studio. We have our green screen right here, and we have all of our lights also right here. And right here, there's something going on really big. Hello.
Hi.
Can you tell us a little bit of what you're working on? What are you doing in the studio?
What we're doing in the studio is preparing our cold opening for the show. So you might have seen that earlier.
You might have seen that earlier. And right here, we have Ethan, who usually records so many other things. And right here, what are you doing right now?
Recording the Godzilla cold opening.
The what?
The Godzilla cold opening. Crazier!
So after we're done producing all of that stuff, filming everything, so now we are back to post-production. So when we are in post-production, we are starting to gather all of our stuff, like all the videos we got and every single thing, and we are editing now. Right here we have Thomas and Lucas right here editing. This is also the sound room. Would you mind telling us what's the sound room and what are we doing here?
So this is basically where we come to create sounds that we need for the TV show. Sometimes we use music, like if we don't want to use copyrighted music, we'll have normally it's Jack. He'll come here and then mess around with the sound equipment and make some type of noise. And yeah, we also use this room to check the sound in our videos. And sometimes we use it to edit, yeah.
Thank you, Thomas. So this is our editing room and also a sound room. So after that, we're still in post-production, yeah, and we're still editing, yeah. So right here we have another editing room. Right here we have Elise and Storm. Storm, can you tell us a little bit of what you do for the show?
Well, my job in the show is to create custom assets such as logos, or in this case, drawing the interns for the third time. Completely. I'm currently working on Elise's design where she has like these two little hand fans that I'm trying to figure out the designs for because I want to make sure she looks epic.
Thank you. So she's talking about Elise. We have Elise right here. She's currently editing something right now.
And
what are you editing?
Working on my segment for this show. Woo! Mock trial. Please join. Woo!
I guess so. Join mock trial, guys. So after we're done with all of that, like Wendy said, she has to put every single footage together. And with all of that going on, right here, we have our boss, Mr. Skeleton, who goes through every single one stuff, and yeah, he helps us and puts it on the show. Hi.
Hi.
Can you tell us a little more of what you do as the boss, the main boss?
I am the executive producer, so I just make sure my interns are doing their jobs, and I give them a lot of creative control, and they pretty much run the show. You guys pretty much run the show. I just kind of oversee it and make sure you guys are creating good content on a weekly basis.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So after all of that, we are done. So now I'm gonna go and we're gonna edit this footage. See you later.
Welcome to the Corner Store, Paul Duke STEM's official school store. I'm Mrs. O'Connor. Not only am I the advisor here of this corner store where we provide spiritware for all of our students and yummy snacks during the lunches, but I'm also the advisor of another club we have here on campus, DECA. So what is DECA? DECA is our marketing organization where students learn business skills to be successful later in life. They're offered leadership opportunities through not only our officer positions, but our leadership conferences that we attend. We get to dress up because we love to wear blazers. We go to competitions. At the regional level, we compete against Gwinnett County Public School students. At the state level, we compete downtown against students from all over the state of Georgia. And at our international level, we compete against students from all around the world. Many of those times we get to travel out of state to go to those competitions. So it makes a really cool experience for us. And finally, the most important reason to join DECA is that we get to network and make friends. Some of our friendships have been lifelong. So I hope you come and check us out when you're here on campus.